It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk. This is episode 304. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my lovely co-host, comedian Noelle Herzog.
Hello.
Hi, before the 90 Days season 7, episode 16.
Is it almost over? You went mute, sorry.
Sorry, it is almost over because things
Okay.
are happening.
Things are happening, but it's like I want more Vanya. I was ready to watch her again this week.
I know, but it's like we can't just keep watching Vanya.
No, I know.
Be a wild animal.
But I like that.
Croatia.
Like it just it's
It's
how
a
much
single life.
I want the single life to come back.
Yeah, I mean, she's clearly going to be on it, I would assume.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like maybe she'll be the new Natalie.
Well, maybe Natalie will be the new Natalie. Are Natalie and Josh together?
Natalie and Josh are on Last Resort.
Yeah, but what's that mean? That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I mean, she still hasn't even seen his house. So
I love that. I really love that. Guys, if you want more of us, patreon.com/trash talk podcast. If you want the podcast the minute we record it, which is usually the night it comes on.
yeah.
Patreon.com/trash talk podcast at the elite level. We have tons and tons of bonus podcasts. Check it out. Patreon.com/trash talk podcast. Jumping into the pool with Brian and Ingrid.
Gross.
How much do you hate him?
I mean, I actually can't believe how much I hate him. He makes my skin crawl.
Okay, so she's crying. He's saying that she took advantage of him.
Of what? Of what exactly?
He goes, take.
What is she taking?
She's taking everything.
She's taking your shit is what she's taking.
And he's so proud of himself.
He's disgusting. I have to tell you, the condescending that is coming off of this man.
Okay, but also the gaslighting, it's crazy.
Yeah. He's making it like, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
We just didn't work out.
Right. So he wants to say goodbye in person.
Why?
And he's like, I don't have anything bad to say. I don't have anything against you. She thought he was coming to apologize.
It's so crazy because I think that for some reason, like, I don't know what broken part of her wanted him, but it's almost like I felt like if he would have apologized to her, she might have like given it a little bit of a chance.
Yeah.
I don't know why though.
I don't know why either.
You don't want to be with someone. You actually don't have to be with them.
Right.
Yeah, like you don't have to try to force things.
He's going to go outside and wait for her cab with her. And he really thought that they were connecting. He's like, you know what? We had like some good times. He's like, when I met her, I took off all my clothes and made her stare at my wiener.
And my catheter. I made her watch me put a condom on.
He's like, and then I just, forced myself on her.
Yeah, I tried to force her to hook up with me.
Then I tried to make her feel guilty for not hooking up with me.
Her mom hates me.
Because I'm hateable.
Yeah. So it's like I was demanding her to cook for me.
So
yeah, what a catch.
He goes to her, I don't hate you.
Why the fuck would you?
He's like, it just wasn't a match. It just wasn't a match. Like, stop, calm down.
That's the thing. He's making it like she's like begging for him back.
He's crying.
I know.
Crying the crocodile tears.
I hate this guy.
She's crying. And it's like, hello?
But she's crying in a way that is hurting me. It's upsetting me the way she's crying. She's like sobbing.
Well, he's packing to go home. He really hoped he was going to get a new fiance on this trip.
Okay, gross. I'm so glad that he didn't.
Well, he wants to be with someone who accepts the wheels.
The thing is, she accepted the wheels. The least of the problems was the wheels.
You told her that you were in a wheelchair before you got there.
She knew. She knew.
You know what she didn't know?
What?
Why you got shot?
How many wives you've had?
How old you are?
Yeah, that's right. Your age. Here, the problem is everybody on these shows, they talk for a really long time and they connect because nobody's themselves on the phone.
Yeah.
Then when they finally meet in person, it's like, oh.
I got to tell you, I would have asked him how old he was on the phone and I would have asked him why he's in a wheelchair.
I definitely would have asked him why he was in a wheelchair.
All we have is time.
Right. Why are you in a wheelchair?
All we have is time. This is the best way to ask.
Right, because all you do is talk all day long.
All you do is talk, and also, if you don't like an answer, you don't have to meet them. This is the time to get to know someone.
Yeah, but I feel like he was definitely not himself. Like he
maybe he
wasn't
was.
truthful.
Oh, I thought you meant, yeah, no, he was
Right.
himself when he met her.
Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. He was the most himself when he met her.
Well,
Yeah.
Noelle.
Yeah, Tracy.
Do you need a break from the crowded stores and endless gift lists?
Yes.
Restore your zen and embrace the natural power of hemp this holiday season with Via.
I could have really used some restoration today.
This holiday season, unwind and recharge with Via. Whether you're enjoying a quiet evening at home or embracing the festive cheer, Via's premium THC and THC free gummies will help you find your perfect holiday balance. Via is a well-renowned for their award-winning THC and THC free gummies and vapes, THCA flower, soothing topicals, and calming drops, all crafted with the highest quality hemp sourced from trusted, independently owned American farms. And the best part, Via legally ships to nearly all states in the U.S. in discreet packaging directly to your door with worry-free guarantee. No medical card required. So if
Amazing.
you're 21 and up, check out our link to Via's website. The link is in our description and use code fiance for 15% off. 15% off. Noelle, your whole
Yeah.
family's taking Via.
Okay, literally everyone in my life is taking Via because nobody can sleep, nobody can chill, nobody can relax.
No one can do anything.
Nobody can do anything. Everybody is stressed out all the time.
Matt loves the ones that help you sleep.
Yeah, Matt likes the ones that help you sleep, and I have to tell you, he falls asleep pretty fast and it's restful.
Well, that's really great. Unlock the
Yeah.
power of nature with Via's organic and vegan hemp extracts. Perfect for relaxation and rejuvenation. Via is the only lifestyle hemp brand. They use compounds found in hemp along with active plant extracts to create products, each with specific effects in mind. Whether you want to get better sleep, ease anxiety, enhance your mood, or just get high, they have something for you. They also have zero THC products. If THC isn't for you, you could still take advantage of their CBD line with products designed for sleep, focus, and energy that will keep you glowing all year long. Their products range from 0 milligrams to 100 milligrams of THC. So these guys have you covered whether you're looking to microdose or enjoy the more potent effects. Via is well known for their premium THCA flower grown indoors in state-of-the-art facilities and harvested at peak THCA levels to emphasize a natural aroma and flavor. The THCA flower strains are grown with care and rigorously tested to ensure the highest quality, free from harsh pesticides or nasty chemicals. This holiday season, gift yourself some peace of mind. If you're 21 and over, check out the link to Via in our description and use code fiance to receive 15% off. After you purchase, they ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. This holiday season, enhance your everyday with Via.
Yay.
Talking about enhancing your everyday, let's talk about Lauren and Faith.
Interesting couple here.
Okay, so he's like, I brought stick and poke so you can tattoo me so that I can have it for free.
So I'm watching this and I'm
Mhm.
like, I can't wait to talk to Richie about this, our tattoo friend, because he says like the at-home tattoos are like so disgusting. Like you can't believe that people tattoo in houses.
Well, he can't believe that people even tattoo regularly in houses.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, so this is crazy. I mean, she chips away at this man's body.
Okay, well, guess what?
What?
You get what you pay for.
Here's the thing. I didn't even care about the end result. The way she was swinging this band or whatever she was hitting it with,
Yeah,
it
she's
was
like, I
the
don't care.
craziest thing.
She's like, you want me to be a tattoo artist? Oh, you want me to do it 6,000 times?
That was crazy.
Cool.
And he's basically like, I don't have any money. I'm very broke.
Yeah.
So I just studied tattooing.
Yeah, he did a great job. And he's also
and I got the
hiring
stuff at the
really
store.
good tattoo artists.
I can't believe how painful this looked.
Whatever. He got the Philippine flag. And she's a face painter, so she could totally do it. She's getting into this. And this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's the worst because she's making chop meat out of his arm.
Yeah, but she's also not really doing it.
No, she's not doing it. Right. It's like, I think
she's like, I'm just going to hit you with this hammer.
Ink. Yeah.
She's like, now I'll hit you with the
Then
hammer.
at one point she moves it and his whole skin meat goes with it. It's crazy.
I loved it.
Yeah.
All right, so he goes to this magic shop because she does magic. I wish she didn't. I wish she wasn't a face painter magician.
I got to tell you, though, this is the weird shit they get along with. Those two. Mm-hmm.
So he wants to propose. So he goes to the magic shop and there's like a few different things. But he pays for these magic tricks, these fake child magic tricks. He pays for them with money.
I love this. I actually love this.
He's got no more money. That's it.
I love it. It's like there's a cup with smoke and he's like, well, we're going to be outside. Like he's negotiating and talking about this like it's real.
Well, they're going for this picnic. And and he's also in the confessional speaking broken English in the confessional.
He loves to do that.
He's like, she has good jobs.
I want marry her.
So they go to the picnic. She opens the chips.
Okay. It doesn't even work. It like malfunctions.
Well, she's like, "Oh, what is this? I'm not doing this."
Yeah.
And he proposes. He pulls out the thing. He doesn't even let her do it.
Well, so that's the thing. He was just like, yeah, the scarf, the scarf. There's something at the end of it. Boom.
And he's like,
a
"It's
ring.
a ring, and here's the
Yeah.
ring." She's like, "What?" Okay. And he says, "Quote, if you say
Mhm.
yes, this trip goes on forever." Yeah, you don't have anywhere to go back to.
Yeah. Then she's like, listen, if you have sex like you do magic, I'm in trouble. I thought that
That was very, very, very funny.
I love that.
So then they talk about his wiener.
Okay. Gross though. I don't want to talk about his.
Well, then we talk about how they're both bottoms.
I love that. I think that's so funny because she makes such a joke out of it.
Okay, but he is just lying
No, he's
constantly.
because he wants to live with her.
He's like, listen,
Mhm.
I actually just have a hand,
Right.
and what it does is it gives you a massage.
He's like, I'm a bottom unless you don't want me to be one. It's
Right.
like, yeah, because you're anything she wants
You're-
you to be.
Right.
Uh-huh.
You are poor.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're poor, you're homeless.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, usually homeless men lay the best pipe. I can't
Sure.
imagine Lauren doing that, but I don't know.
Moving on.
And guess what? Tomorrow
What?
they're going to meet with an immigration lawyer.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Niles and Matilda. Speaking of immigration lawyer, let's talk about Niles and Matilda.
This is weird as hell.
Okay, so it's his wedding day. So he goes to his fake dad's house. Let me tell you something. Mr. Ark is the most amazing method actor I've ever seen in my whole
He's
life.
you. He's you.
He is me.
He is drunk with power. If
I literally
was
wrote
like
that.
this, but this right, he is drunk with power. This
But
is you.
Niles is like kind of into this. He goes, now he's my daddy.
Yeah, because they're like role playing.
They're role playing.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's instructing him to present himself. This is not real.
Right. He's not allowed to just sit down. He's like, I'm your dad.
This is what I would do.
Genuflect for me.
That's what I would do.
I know you would.
I'd be like, you see, you don't know anything because you've only been here for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But you actually have to do the entire beginning of Slave for You by Britney Spears every time you see me.
Then I have to get a pedicure. That would be you.
Then you have to go get a pedicure.
Yep. You're so funny.
So Mr. Ark is going to dress him.
Yeah.
And he asks him for the rest of the money. So here's the thing. This guy thinks that Niles is rich.
I know. Well, because a lot of people just think Americans rich.
Sure, but maybe like they should have like had a little discussion.
But why did the whole time they're just showing us Mr. Ark's fake hand?
Oh my God, they keep zooming in on this lame duck.
The whole time I'm like, all I'm seeing is this man's hand. Why?
I'm like, is it going to fall off? Is it going to fall off?
And it's like, you just want us to remember.
This is the guy that I was telling you about. This is exactly, is him. This is the guy that used to do comedy that had the fake hand. It's like he would just like hold it up. He would like, and he'd be like, no one knows. No one knows.
That's so funny.
Bro, everyone knows.
I promise you, everyone knows. They can tell.
All right. So he makes him call him daddy. I love it so much.
It's so funny.
He's like, okay, now you're going to tell me that she's going to be here in 2-3 months. Okay, go ahead, say it.
Okay. So he goes, she's going to be here in 2 months or 3 months, but like, maybe 4.
He's like, realistically 5.
Yeah.
He's like, but probably 5 years.
The thing is, he has a bad problem with lying and it has nothing to do with his autism. He's just a liar.
He's a liar,
he's
but
a
also,
full liar.
Sir, you need to file a whole visa.
Right. Like, you
have to sponsor
2
her.
years.
No.
You don't even have anybody to sponsor, but you have nobody to sponsor. Your parents are never
Daddy
going to
can't do it. He doesn't live in America.
Father won't do it.
Mommy can't do it either. He calls his wife, Niles' mother. He's like, your mother is over yonder.
I can't take it. It's like, Niles, just move there.
Niles, just move there. Your family hates you.
Mr.
You don't have a
Ark
job.
owns a facility.
Go to the facility.
Go to the facility. You don't
could
have
drive
a job.
the school bus. He's got the school bus right there in his parking lot.
Yeah, just drive the school bus.
Well, Mr. Ark's going to pay for him. And then he makes him hold his good hand.
And he says it's one of the happiest days of his life.
This is me, though.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I'm like, this would be Tracey. She would be calling you. She'd be like, call me mommy. My daughter's getting married today.
I'd be like, look at my C-section scarf from when I gave birth to you.
you would make an announcement in the Village Voice, in that Village Voice.
I would write a short story for the wedding about
Right.
when he was a little boy and I was his mother.
You would send a newsletter out.
Yeah, but I would also recreate his childhood.
I know you would.
Yeah, this is
You would
funny.
talk about the day he was born.
Out of me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly what it was like.
I would have been like, oh my God. And then,
scar.
Yup. And like, I was
labor
so
was like,
cold when I was in the operating room.
You were just shaking. You didn't even want an epidural.
I didn't.
You're like, don't numb me, please. I could do this without Novocaine.
And then I birthed him.
Yeah.
Through my C-section scar with no Novocaine.
No Novocaine.
I was like, make a little incision and I will push.
Yeah, you didn't even like let them
I'll belly
stitch you
push.
either.
Mm-mm.
You're like, I'll just hold this together for a couple of days.
Oh God.
Oh God.
And that's how I lost my hands.
Oh.
Man, good times.
Now
I can't wait to see the rest of this.
Now it's Tiger Lily and Adnan.
All right, so
I forget they're even on the show.
I love them. His mother and brother are coming, and she's gonna cook Thanksgiving.
But he has to walk up 800 stairs.
No, I know. His mother had to rest when she got there.
That is crazy.
So he gets a fake pumpkin, and she's like, "What's this for?" And he's like, "I don't know. I see it on TV.
Right.
On Thanksgiving, they have like pumpkins in the house." And she's like, "What? No, they don't." And it's like, no, he's correct.
No, they do.
No, he was right when he got that.
They actually do.
He's like, "Hello, I've seen the movie Thanksgiving." He's like, wrong? Yeah, I've seen it.
She's cooking in her Louis Vuitton. Why is she wearing a purse while she's cooking?
Why not?
What are you gonna chop the onions and throw them in your Louis?
Where are you gonna
from one counter to the next?
How are you gonna get the onions in the pan?
Right.
What
are
do you
do? Doing?
How do you make them?
I guess I'm doing it wrong.
I use my Gucci.
You use your C-section scar.
Well, I use my good hand. Okay. He buys her every celery.
Yeah. She's like, oh, good, baby. You got celery.
He buys her the celery farm.
Yeah.
Okay. When she's like, look at how cute this garlic is. Did you hear his response?
No. What did he say?
The way he said it was so funny.
How did he say it?
He was like, yeah, it's garlic.
Because she's like, it's little cute garlic, baby.
So excited. He loves when women cook. Yeah, you and every other man in the
He's never cooked a day in his life ever. Like not one time. He would never know how to put a stove on.
Honestly,
yeah.
So many men are like this.
But it's like I don't think that he's even made himself like a piece of toast ever.
Okay, he went from his mother,
to his wife.
Her. Yeah,
crazy.
Yes. Okay, so, she gets turkey cutlets.
But only 2.
No, I think there was like 4.
Because she was like, we got various pieces of turkey. I only saw cutlets.
I only saw cutlets, my friend.
Yeah.
There was only 1 cut.
Yeah.
All right. So his mother comes. She kisses them 1,000 times each.
I guess she really loves them.
She must have the best setting spray in the world because she has every makeup in the world on her face.
Yeah, she does.
She has rimmed her eyes. She has rimmed her lips.
She does. Her eyes
She looks like she's been eating mud all day long. So, her
also
mother,
Tiger Lily's nails are her tools. Vomit.
Yeah, great. They're her tongs.
Thank you so much.
Okay. His mother gets up the stairs and has to rest because there's so many stairs.
I mean, I would never have made it.
I know. And then his mother claps for the food. I love this. Now, here's my only problem. I got to tell you, she looks like she did a bang up job.
There was 2 things I had a problem with.
I have one problem.
Is it the edamame casserole?
Hello? That's not green beans, my friend.
It's not green beans.
That is not. Chew it.
So I'm thinking, like, this is going to be the worst casserole you've ever had.
This is going to be the most fiberful casserole in the world.
I can't wait till you poop tomorrow.
I hope you have your cow chud chewing teeth on.
Can you?
Noelle, it's just bark.
I'm like, is that fucking edamame?
And now here's the thing.
Yeah.
I could see.
So could I.
Where the mix up is.
Yeah, me too.
But it's just such a different.
I think you could have omitted it from the menu.
Yeah, but I don't think she realizes what they were.
No, she didn't. And also, okay, so
Also, you could just eat them like edamame.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And dip them in a little casserole sauce.
I like the casserole sauce, but I would have right. Like it's like, did you guys get cream of mushroom soup out there? I she called it her dressing, which is stuffing, but it straight up looked like scrambled eggs. It was the weirdest shit in the world. I
Okay.
wish I could have seen
Also,
it. Yeah.
so during Thanksgiving, I was like reading all of these like cookbooks and trying to get like, I don't know. I was just like really, I'm always interested in stuffing because
Yeah.
there's no rhyme or reason for stuffing.
No, there isn't. It's weird.
And one of them was like stuffing or dressing, stuffing versus dressing. And it's like stuffing is when it's in the turkey, dressing is when it's out of the turkey.
That's so funny. Meanwhile, I always thought it was the opposite.
No, because stuffed.
Yeah, it's so funny now that you say that. It's like, oh, I don't
Mhm.
know. I always thought it was dressing when it was in the turkey. But also, please don't do that. You don't need E. coli stuffing.
Okay. The whole house is smoking, but it's okay because it was like the top of like the sweet potato.
Yeah,
With
which was the jiggliest sweet potato casserole I've
Noelle.
ever seen in my life.
Was it just liquid?
Yeah, it was like a Jello jiggler. The
Okay.
whole
What else did you have a
thing.
problem with? Oh,
It's
the dressing.
yeah, the dressing, the scrambled egg dressing.
Okay. So they love it all. They are into this food.
They love the gravy, especially.
It's a
He's
good
like, this
sauce.
sauce is unbelievable. It's like, I'm into gravy.
It looks like she did a pretty good job. I got to tell you, even the turkey cutlets looked pretty
She
good.
even made a pie.
She made a pie with a lattice top.
I couldn't believe it. I know.
I'm
I'm
like,
like, maybe that's not half bad. I mean, you know what's so crazy is she says,
she made a cranberry pie.
oh, did she?
Mm-hmm.
She said that she lived in a van with her children, just driving over around America. I don't know if I believe that that is true, but I saw that on Reddit. She made a post about it. Not on
Really?
Reddit. She had made a post about it. Somebody posted it on Reddit. Yeah. She was doing van
Interesting.
life with her kids.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So his mother wants a baby and said
Mm-hmm.
that she doesn't have a daughter, so Tiger Lily's like her daughter.
Right.
Okay. Now here's the thing. I think she wants her to have a brand new baby and then bring the baby to visit her.
Yeah.
She doesn't care about the kid she already has, right?
No.
Maybe she
Uh-uh.
does.
If she does, they don't show it on the show.
All right. So then Adnan's like, yeah, I'm going to come visit you every month.
Okay. Adnan and then Azan. His brother's name
Yazan.
is Yazan.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You guys could have like picked a different name.
There's only like 5 names.
Have you ever heard of like Joseph?
Yeah, Yusuf.
Right, but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they have it.
It's like, yeah, but they didn't use it.
They just have a
They
few
have it,
names.
but they didn't use it. I know.
Yeah, they just have a few names.
Yeah.
All right. Vey and Sunny. I love this segment.
This was wild.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first of all, they're buying some Canal Street floor panties.
They're buying street bras. I like that he's like, they're fishing nets.
I love it.
And he means it.
So Rory left
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to go get her an outfit to meet his dad. So they pick out a plus size wedding gown.
I mean, this is like, what? Like, is this like a Scientology dress? Like, what is this?
This is when you're waiting for the spaceship to pick you
This
up.
is why she's having PTSD. Right. Like, she's drinking the Kool-Aid. She's losing her mind. She's
Okay.
like, I'm going to
She's
die.
like,
in this
remember
thing."
when I told you I was adopted for a few years?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Adopted for a few years into a cult.
No. How do you get adopted for a few years? Then what happens?
I don't think she was adopted for a few years. I think she was like, I don't know, in a house
foster
for
care?
a few years. Yeah.
Okay. She's with like, are they Amish? Are they Mennonites? Are they
I don't know, but they weren't even nice to her, which is sad.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like she's been through it.
Sure. So then she picks out this purple dress with sheer sleeves.
It's pretty.
Okay.
You hate it?
No. This is not the point.
Okay. Right.
think
You're
it's
not
pretty.
covering your tattoos.
You're not covering your tattoos. You could have gotten a cardigan.
Yeah. I know. Right?
No. You could have just gotten a cardigan.
You could have worn a hoodie.
You could have worn anything.
Yeah.
She's wearing this fancy purple dress with her clunky white sneakers.
Yeah. Mhm.
It is see-through.
Mhm.
She sits down. His father's like, "Oh, you look fatter in your pictures."
That was kind of rough.
Then he goes,
Yeah.
"You look like you're tired." And it's like, I would have just left. I would have been like, "Oh no, thank
Me
you." But
too.
also, I would have worn my hoodie.
Yo, me too. But I would not have been there.
So his father doesn't like Americans. His father doesn't like anyone who isn't like them.
Sunny is dying inside while this
Yeah,
is
but you know what,
happening.
Sonny? Guess what? When you left, her sleeves were sheer.
But he's also like, I knew this was gonna happen.
Okay, but guess what? Then make her wear a
Yeah.
cardigan.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, so he brings up the tattoos. His father's like, "Oh, you need to get them removed," and she's like, "Oh, they're from my dead brother." He's like, "Great, I don't care."
Yeah, I don't care. Hmm.
Is she wearing a wig?
She's always looking like she's wearing a wig, but I don't think so. I think she has a very low hairline.
Okay. Well, he asked if she's going to convert.
She's
Sonny's
not.
upset. Okay, but guess what, Sonny?
Yeah.
You should have been like, tell my father you're converting. If
Yeah.
you want to meet him, you got to tell him you're converting and wear a hoodie.
Right. And the
Those are
thing
the
is, though, Sonny, maybe you should have brought up the conversion to her if you
Yeah.
can't be with her without her converting.
Right. Well, she walks away. She's having a fake panic attack. His father leaves.
He
And
immediately strips.
I mean, she got dressed
Yeah.
so quick.
Yeah.
Sonny said that she messed up everything.
She messed up everything.
I'm like, oh my God. She said that she was upset.
Yeah,
And
of course.
he's like, what? My dad didn't do anything wrong. And it's like, oh, okay, I'm actually gonna leave.
Yeah,
And
well,
she's
that's
like,
the
no,
thing.
I love him.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't think this is the guy for you. I'm just saying.
It might just not be the guy for you.
Might just not be the guy for you.
I'm just saying, because I don't think you
Yeah.
really like each other very much either.
Yeah.
But he said that he can't be with her unless she converts, but he can't tell her. Okay, but
So-
your dad just told you.
Right. But also, like, you can't be with her unless she converts. She's going to notice.
She is gonna notice when you don't
Yeah.
marry her ever.
I think she's going to notice that.
When you guys break up, she's gonna know.
Yeah. When you just never talk to her again
Mhm.
because she hasn't converted, she's going to notice.
She is gonna notice.
Yeah, I think so.
Speaking of noticing, let's talk about Joey and Magna. So he
Magna.
just doesn't want to say her name right.
No. I
know
think he
what?
doesn't want to.
Good for him.
Yeah, whatever.
Good for him.
He renamed her.
They're doing laundry. She's big mad.
Well, so that's the thing. It's like she's not good at playing the game. She's the worst at playing
She's
this
the worst.
game.
Also, he explains himself and then they just make up, but
Yeah.
they don't.
She's still mad.
All right. Well, they go to the lake. They call it the beach. I do not like when they call
No,
it the lake.
I
the
know you
beach.
don't. I know you don't. I know
I'm
that
like,
that
you're just sitting on the
bothers you.
dirt.
Yeah.
There's a little baby dog swimming.
Okay. Also, cotton candy and champagne. Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. Strawberries and
Yeah.
cotton candy.
Yeah.
Okay, so she said that basically she hates men because her dad blah 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 blanked.
Right. And
And
she
she
but
can't
doesn't
talk
want to
about
talk
it.
about it.
And then they got
She
divorced.
She signed paperwork
And then
that makes him not her dad anymore.
okay, but I think that just being like older makes him not your dad anymore.
Okay. So like
Are you 17? Are you 16?
Right. Are you emancipated? Like, I don't understand. Is he not paying child support anymore? Like,
Right.
what papers did you sign?
I guess yeah.
What papers
emancipated
did you
herself.
sign? But you just did it now. I think you're a little aged out of
Right,
emancipation.
like you could just not talk to him.
Right. That's what I don't understand.
You could
That's what
change
I
your
was confused
name?
about. That's why I think she lies.
She lies.
It's like, yeah, I know your dog ate this guy's dick off. I'm sure.
oh please.
You signed
That
the
dog would be
paperwork about your
dead.
dad. Right. But that's what I mean. You're full of
Please.
shit.
She's full of the pep.
Full pippy.
She is. She's pepperoni.
Pepperoni and cheese.
Oh man. Well, it
That's
wasn't fun to watch.
It was long to watch. I'm
it was long
tired
to watch.
tonight.
It's always long to watch. Why can't we just have a regular sized show?
If it was an hour size,
Yeah.
I'd be so happy.
I want a regular size.
Once the first hour is over, I'm like, are you kidding me? There's still another hour.
Oh no,
of
there's
this?
a full another hour.
Yeah. An hour that I can't fast forward. Great.
I can't do it. Guys, thank you so much for listening. We absolutely love you. Leave us a 5-star review. Just be really nice to us. Say nice things.
really nice.
Tell
We're
everyone
so
how pretty we are. We're so
tired.
tired. You can
Yeah.
follow the podcast at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter, and Trash Talk Podcast on TikTok and YouTube. Follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can follow me at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TraceyCarnazzo.com for everything podcast related. Make sure you join the Patreon at patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast, where you will get Vanderpump Rules, Jersey Shore, yada, 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 so on and so forth.
Sounds great.
Do you like so on or so forth?
I like so forth.
Okay, well, guess what?
What?
You're going to get it on the Patreon.
Thank you so much. Guys, we have over 1,000 episodes on Patreon.
We have so many more than 1,000. We have a bajillion.
No, I know, but we have more than 1,000.
More
is
than
what I'm
bajillion.
saying. Yeah.
Okay,
More
bye.
than bajillion. Okay, bye.